Hi, it's nice to see you again. It's been about a minute plus. I hope you're all doing well. You gorgeous women, I hope you're all doing well. And I haven't done a video in a while, and a couple of reasons. I got busy, and then I'm pretty sure I haven't said where I live on video because I'm still social media shy, so I'm positive I didn't say, but I live in the Ohio area. Big shout out to my Ohio Buckeye girls. Hi girls. Mwah. So we live 20 minutes outside of Cleveland, and we have the most beautiful fall seasons you're ever going to see anywhere. I mean, the trees and with the leaves on the ground and just the parks and everything is beautiful. But and I do love it. I love the change of season. But the problem has become that our weather has become so wacky that in the beginning, probably beginning of October, maybe middle, we were at 80, and the next day we dropped to 40. And then we went back up to, I think, about 60. So the temperatures fluctuate like crazy around this time of the year. And unfortunately, we all get sick. I got sick, my husband got sick, I'm still sick, our friends got sick, our neighbors are sick. I mean, it's just, we call it the Cleveland ick. There's nothing you can do about it. You know, doctors hate to even give antibiotics anymore, but they'll do it if you've had like a really bad respiratory infection beyond a couple weeks. So that's what I have. My husband had it. So basically, I just haven't had the energy or felt like doing anything, which is why I wore this shirt. I love sleep. This is pretty much what I've been doing in any of my spare time, is just sleeping and taking care of myself and trying to get better. Thankfully, my husband is doing much better. He recovers quicker than me, I think. But so that's where I've been. That's why I haven't done a video, and I just wanted to why I'm feeling good today. I still, hopefully you'll forgive me if you can hear me sounding a little congested and nasally. I hope I can get through this video without sneezing or coughing or blowing my nose, which wouldn't be attractive on camera. So I hope you're all doing wonderful, and let's just get on with this. I have what I was doing when I was sick was, you know, thinking about my skin and what do I do when I'm sick, and or when the seasons change. And I thought, well, do I really ever change up my skincare routine when we go from the summer to the winter months? And I came up with the conclusion, because you know, you really don't think about it, you just do these things, and I really don't. And if I pretty much follow how my skin dictates, you know, what is needed, and I go from there. But if I do change anything up, I change up my cleansers. So I thought I would do a video about the cleansers that I'm using and that I love, and we'll just get started. And let me just say this, I have not used drugstore cleansers in a long time. I have never found one that I truly loved. But I will say that I think the Cerave and the Cetaphil, I think that's what it is, from what I understand and from what I read, has amazing reviews. So if you are looking for a good drugstore cleanser at a reasonable price, you might want to try those. I am of the mindset that you do not need to spend a lot of money on cleansers. I just don't think it's necessary. Cleansers should mainly do, what I look for is completely cleaning my face, makeup, dirt, grime, and not stripping it of anything besides that. So I look for a gentle cleanser. And I like I said, I haven't used drugstore cleansers in a long time, so I am I have settled on these two here by Roche Posay, and I just want to say this too. I guess they're not considered drugstore cleansers, but I think you could probably find them in Target. You could get 5% off if you have a Target card. I think they're in Ulta. You can find them. I get mine off of lovelyskin.com. I love that website. I usually am able to find coupon codes and get an additional 15, 20, maybe even 30% off I think the cleansers start about $15, which really isn't that bad, especially if you can get a coupon and you get a decent size, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But I'm going to look for some coupon codes for lovelyskin.com. They also have free shipping. And if I can find any that are still valid, I will put a link below for you guys. I get nothing out of it. I just like to see people save money and get deals, which is what I love myself. So, cleansing, number one, I did a basic, my top 5 basic skincare about a couple months ago, and the number one thing I said in that was you have to cleanse your face. That's so important, you guys. Whether you wear makeup or not, when you go to sleep at night, your skin is rejuvenating at night, and you want to go to sleep with a freshly cleansed skin, and you want all that makeup off. So, like I said, I usually don't change anything up but cleansers. So I have 2 Roche Posay cleansers that I absolutely love. I've been using them for years, and I'm going to show you what it is. So in the winter months, just for so you know, my skin is pretty normal. Very rarely do I break out, and if it does anything, it gets more dry, especially when I'm using any retin-A or retinol products. So I look for cleansers that don't strip my skin and don't make my skin feel tight, because I absolutely hate when my skin feels tight after I'm washing my face. And for me personally, it's kind of hard to find that, which is why I love this cleanser so much. It's called La Roche Posay Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. I hope you can see that. I'll put it in the description box below. But it's basically it hydrates your skin. It takes off your makeup. It doesn't have all the yucky ingredients in it. For the most part, it's for normal to dry skin, and I love this in the winter. I absolutely love it because, like I said, my skin gets very dry, and I want something gentle to take off my makeup, and I usually reach for this one in the winter. No, I always reach for this one in the winter. Like I said, it's about $15. It is a 13.5 ounce, so it's a nice size. This lasts me a while. I buy backups, but it is my go-to cleanser in the winter when my skin is on the drier side. It does remove all my makeup. Now, let me say this too. I know that, you know, people say first cleanse, second cleanse, third cleanse. And basically, obviously, what that means is you first take off your makeup, and then you go back in and cleanse your face again to make sure all the makeup's off. I've been doing that since I've been a teen. I'm now in my 50s, so I never knew it was the first cleanse or called first cleanse, second cleanse, third cleanse, but I've been doing that for years and years. I never cleanse my face one time and then I'm done. I go in with the cleanser, again, something like this, make sure all my makeup is off, and then I go back in with this or something else, which I'll show you in a second. So this is really good if you have normal to dry skin, like I have, especially if you live in a colder climate. I love this stuff, and it never makes my face feel tight, so I highly recommend this and suggest this. The other La Roche Posay that I love, now this one is for normal to oily skin. Now I really only use this one in the summer because I can tell if I use this in the winter, it does seem just slightly tight. But in the summer, because my face isn't as dry and because it's, you know, it's a little more, I don't want to say oily, but it's just not as dry as the winter. I use this one in the summer more so to remove the dirt, grime, and the makeup. And this is the La Roche Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. Again, it's from normal to oily. Same deal, it's $15. It's 13.5 ounces. And it is a foaming cleanser. While it does foam, and actually this one foams a little bit too, which is interesting, but not sudsy. But this one gets a little sudsy, but there's no sulfates in it, and has, again, like I said, none of the yucky ingredients. And I really truly love this, but I use this more in the summer for when my skin is not as dry. So I'm going to see if I can find you guys a discount code on lovelyskin.com. And hopefully I can, and if I can, I'll link it below for you. And if you're interested, you could try this. One of the other cleansers that I like to use, now I am not a big cleansing balm person, but I have tried them because I'm a skincare junkie. And when I usually use cleansing balms, it's again usually in the winter. And the cleansing balm is a solid balm, looks like this. Most of them look kind of Vaseline-ish. And I've tried many of them, like I said, but I have really settled on this one, and this is the Clinique Take the Day Off. Now, I like this for a couple reasons. First of all, this stuff, when you take it off and you it's a solid cleansing balm. So I just start, I scoop some out, put it on my face, and just start massaging it and massaging the makeup off. And it turns into a more like a, I don't want to say oily because it's not oily, but it turns into like an emollient, and it really does a good job at taking the makeup off. I even splash it off with water. Again, this is what they call a first cleanse, so I would take my makeup first and then go in with something else. But I have bought this several times. I love this for when I travel too, because I just throw it in my travel bag and I don't have to worry about anything spilling or breaking or whatever, or opening. So this is really good. I think this is I think it's about $30 some, and you get 3.5 or almost 4 ounces. This lasts me a long time, but I really love this cleansing balm. It makes my face feel smooth. It does not feel dry or tight. It takes off my makeup, and like I said, I either take it off with a like a tissue or a washcloth, or I just splash water on my face to get off the residue of this. But this works really nice, and I love how my face feels after I use it. It's nice and soft. So I would highly recommend this too. A little bit more expensive. Well, it's a lot more expensive, but it lasts me a while, and I really like it. The other thing I want to mention again, and I'm sorry because I know I've talked about this probably 3 videos already, and I truly, this one I truly love because it's my new favorite cleanser, and because we're getting into the colder months, I'm going to see how this reacts with my skin. I think it's going to be okay, but it's the Suki Exfoliate Foaming Cleanser. Again, guys, I absolutely love this. I pretty much use this in the morning when I, get up and I don't have any makeup on. And this is an exfoliating scrub, and I love my exfoliators. And I do use a lot of exfoliators. Excuse me, I did a video on them. I'll link it below, but I might do an updated one because I have a couple others I've been using that I love. But anyhow, so I use this when I don't have any makeup on. And it starts out in a real light, grainy, it's a sugar, like a sugar-based scrub, and then it turns into a foaming cleanser. This stuff, again, I tell you what, it doesn't make my face dry. It does not make my face feel tight. It just looks clean and feels soft. And I love the added glow and the sloughing off of the dead skin cells I get with this because of the exfoliator. So I use this in the morning again without makeup on. It's the Suki Foaming Cleanser. Unfortunately, this is expensive. I went to see on Costco.com if they had any more because they were half price. It's usually, I think this is about $40 for 4 ounce. On Costco it was half, and they even had a better deal than that, but the last time I looked they didn't have them. But if you want to spend some money and try something, you can even get a trial size. I think a couple of the websites like Derm Store and maybe lovelyskin.com might have a trial size you could try. But this is my new favorite. I bought a couple backups when it was on Costco. But I just love this. This is a great cleanser. And then another thing that I've gotten into as far as cleansing is the cleansing cloths. Now, I have here the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing cloths. Now, I have not used these yet. You do not have to buy these, by the way. Neutrogena makes great cleansing cloths, and actually Costco has their own cleansing cloths that I like as well. and you get a big, huge box of them. I don't know what the price is. I didn't look it up, but if you can find them on sale, it's a really good deal. But I never used to like cleansing cloths. I never did, because I am of the belief, and I've said this before, I would never use this to take off my makeup and then go to sleep. I would never do it. But I've also said this, if you are a person that just says, I can't wash my face at night, I am way too tired, and I don't feel like dealing with it, I'd rather have you put this by your bed or your nightstand or wherever and use this just to get the makeup off and the dirt and the grime before you go to sleep. I really would. But I personally wouldn't. What do I use this for? I use this for if I just want to take off my makeup first without using any cleanser and then go in and use a cleanser later. So, for example, today I will use a cleansing wipe and I'll remove most of my makeup. I won't remove my eye makeup with it because I don't think any of them really work that well for that. I either use a Bioderma, or I just take my cleanser or my eye makeup take it off with my cleanser. And these Roche Posay cleansers do take off eye makeup, by the way. Not waterproof. I'm sure, I don't wear waterproof mascara, but I'm sure they won't take it off. But the cleansing wipes don't take off mascara, in my opinion. But so I would just first take off all the makeup, and then I would go in with another cleanser, one of these I mentioned, and do like a second cleanse. And then sometimes I'll do a third or fourth cleanse where I'll go in and I'll use my exfoliators and then exfoliate my face, or if I'm going to use my Foreo, I might use that too as well. So I make sure that I clean my face thoroughly. I never dig, especially when I'm using exfoliating particles. I never dig into my face. And my goal is just to get all that dirt and grime off so I can, like I said, your skin rejuvenates at night. So I want whatever was on my skin for the day is off, and then I'm going to put good ingredients like serums and night creams and so on and so forth before I go to sleep. But I would highly suggest these cleansers that I talked to you about. Again, if you are somebody that just wants to go and buy a drugstore cleanser, please, by all means do. There's some great ones out there. Like I said, the Cetaphil, I think that's how you say it, and the Cerave, I think Avalon Organics has a good one. Hada Labo, I think, has a nice one too. So you can find some great cleansers that will not have detergents in them and strip your skin, which is what you don't want. You don't want to strip your skin, and you want to get the dirt and grime off. And you also want to make sure you find a cleanser that's appropriate for your skin type too, because that's important. So I guess that's all for today. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'm hoping to get back on track here. I am getting into the shopping mood myself. I love this time of the year as far as for getting values and beauty, skincare, makeup stuff. So I'm going to purchase some stuff, and then I'll come back and share with you sometime down the road here. But again, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.